I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too.
Kanata got a cover song, and it was liked by Takodachi, and it was Subaru a Pro by Wookie. Gonna listen to that. Shut the fuck up, son of a bitch. Fragile. Oh fuck, no. No, open link in a new tab, thank you. And I'm set. Oh, Gumi. 6 years ago, I think it's fine. It's fine. Vocaloid that is back in the day is so much better than modern Vocaloid. Not the songs. It's the way they manipulate the Vocaloid sound. Is it actually 4 minutes and 30? Wow, it is. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow. The intro is so fucking long, but I don't mind it. Ah, classic Kanata. The fucking vocal range, so wide. Like one lower pitch vocal and one vocal that is so high. It's like 2 octaves. It's not even 1 octave, is it? Sorry, 1 octave. Wow. What can I say? This is Kanata.
This is just Kanata.
Kake by Crazy Oli. Hontoni kake. But Gumi. Right off the bat, the production is like so old. It was not in a good quality at all.
I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth.
This intro is such a banger. Hold on. I feel like whenever it's Vocaloid, it's just so... The portamento is just so slow that it just makes some of the notes kind of off. Like for an example, like from G to a B. You can go there super fast for a human. Like, it's just 2 tones. It's really easy to go that fast. But for Vocaloid, it's gonna take like 0. something seconds, which is quite slow for a music that fast. It's kind of ruined the flow, ruined the vibe a little bit of the music. And also, the vocal is kind of quiet. It's kind of like the difference between the covered Omae wa mo shindeiru and the original Omae wa mo. So yeah, so here is a cover, right? There's a vocal layers. There's a deep voice and a high-pitched voice. Just makes the whole song a little bit more fun to listen to. But in the original, yeah, it was only one vocal. I mean, this is a bossa nova, so it works, but not in Fragile. So far, so good. I'm liking Kanata's version. It's really creative and a little bit better produced. I really like it. That bass is a little crazy. It's wah 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 wah. Kind of like a frog. Just by comparing the original and the cover, I can't find anything that the original is better than the cover. Except for maybe writing the melodies and writing the whole instrumental for the original. That part I would have to give it to the original because they make everything, right? But for the cover, I feel like better performed, better mixed and mastered. This one I gotta give it to the originality. Originality and arrangement. They write the song. Yep. It was by himself. Me Yuri. No, that is not a me. I'm sorry. What? How do you say this? Translate. Nu Yuri. Sorry. Sorry, Japanese. Sorry. Mastering by Ryoma Nakamura. Special thanks to Mizuki. Didn't even say what she do or he. Did I hear that in the cover? I did apparently, but it was so unrecognizable. Ah, the piano go crazy. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, who made the who made everything for the cover? Amane Kanata for singing. Okay. Illustration by Usirome. Movie by Yoshidana Subi. What? Yoshidana Subi? Alright. Mixing by Mutoemon. Kinda good though. Kinda good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow, that is really high. You know what? This might also be my favorite Kanata's cover of all time. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, come back to you. And what else I can add on this? I really like the instrumental. I'm very much fond of the instrumental. The instrumental go crazy. The vocal is okay though. Not because of the vocal melody, but it's the performance of the vocal. I feel like it lack of a little bit of gusto. It lack a little bit of enthusiasm. But since this is a pop song, there's not a lot of like fancy thing going on in a vocal melody. It was just really simple melody. That didn't really add a lot of things. There's like not a lot. There's no like chromatic or nothing like that. And the portamento is a little slow. I'm gonna put the definition of portamento right here. Yeah, that is what I meant by portamento. And for Kanata, I feel like it's a little bit more energetic. It's a little bit more powerful in terms of like the whole mix of the vocals, and the production is a little bit more clean. And the vocal as well as the instrumental, everything was blended really well together. It suits this kind of like fast tempo, hard hitting drums, and like a lot of like piano, that guitar. Talking about that, like, the instrumental was not special at all. It's like, it's really simple when you think about it. It's just a guitar chord, a piano, and at the end there's a little bit of fancy melodies and stuff. That is pretty creative and pretty impressive for doing that. If it's a live performance, it's even cooler, but I doubt that it is. But sometimes simplicity hits. It's not always about like complication. It's not always jazz. It's not always rock that have to make people listen to the song. This song was one of the best this style of pop, which is a type of Japanese pop that is really, really fancy in some sort of way, if I say that correctly. Kind of like Idol, you know, with a little bit of arpeggios here and there, those chords and little hard-hitting drums. This type of pop, I think Japanese did that really well. And if I'm correct, I think Japanese actually pioneered that style of pop. Amazingly done, by the way. So like I said in the middle of the video, like Kanata's version win on the production and also the vocal performance, which is because it is a cover that done really, really, really fucking well. But I have to give the original the points for arrangement and also instrumental writing and vocal melody writing. Lyrics writing as well. It can't be called an original if they don't win by those. So when it comes down to the vocal performance, I would say that Kanata did it better because she added that vocal layer, which added a lot of more energy into the whole mix. For vocal mixing, I would also have to give it to Kanata because it was a little bit more smooth, and also this one feel like the volume is a little bit low. The original, I mean, the volume is a little bit low in terms of the vocals, so it was just a little bit lack of energy in the whole mix. I feel like the energy that been brought out in the song was only from the drums. Like the guitar is just fast. It was not energetic at all. Well, it does, but not a lot. The instrumental production, I will also have to give it to the cover because I don't know how they do it. Did they remake the whole thing? I don't know. But like, just listen to the original. I felt like the drums a little bit hollow. Everything was like really muffled. This one with the kick a little bit more side-chained, and all the pianos and guitar was a little bit more clean in the whole mix. So yeah, conclusion, cover or original? Cover, obviously.